Yo, you're back, and today, welcome to MLB The Show 25, opening week. Bunch of names to talk about. The best stub making method in MLB The Show history. Roster update investing, buying guys in high quantity and selling them when they either perform well, inflate in price, or you wait 3 weeks and they get a big upgrade based on real life performances. It's like daily fantasy baseball. And it doesn't take 3 weeks to make stubs. In fact, it took me 3 days. I bought 100 Jackson Chourio at 900 stubs. And then I sold them all for $1,400 after tax. I made $50K profit from absolutely nothing. You can also be doing this method. Go join the membership. Go join the Discord, link down below, where I give you the advice that you need to make millions and millions of stubs, no money spent. Today, we go name by name. It's going to be a bit different. Usually, every Tuesday we do roster update investing videos, right? That's great and all, and this is another one. But it's a little bit different. Usually we go in depth. We go statistical. Right now, it's just a game sense, man. I'm telling you, invest, don't invest, sell, etc. Best time to buy these cards is at nighttime. That's a big development. And important notes. We already have an important tip video, but let's just say this again. Starting pitchers will be the best investments for low stack players. If you're below 300,000 stubs, you shouldn't have any hitters in your inventory. It should be all starting pitchers. And to emphasize, don't wait for the update, man. Don't buy long-term holds. Buy guys that you can flip. Take a look. What's happening right now as I speak? Riley Green. The method is too good, ladies and gentlemen. Riley Green, I bought him for $400. Every single one of them was bought for 400 stubs. And you can see I'm already 50% profit. I'm selling him right now as we speak. Some things are just too easy, man. Now back into where we need to be. 84 overalls and below. Do not be investing in diamonds. We're going to have a lot of names, man. A lot of names for all of you boys to consider buying. Nighttime. Nighttime seems to be the lowest prices. Set the orders and give them a day, and they should go through either the night you go to sleep or the following one. However, opening day is definitely going to inflate these prices. So we're going to want to invest our stubs soon. Jarren Duran, too expensive, sell. Cody Bellinger, too expensive. Now 2,000, I'm probably not selling for 2,300. A tempting sell. It's very tempting. I would probably be selling. But if if it was 2,000, then I'd probably hold. Jacob deGrom. DeGrom is an interesting case right here. The problem is, obviously you can say, oh, the problem is health. And health definitely is the problem. Health is the concern. And also another concern, he's not their opening day pitcher. Nathan Eovaldi is, I believe. Now, I mean, I don't have it pulled up in front of me. But I also know that the Rangers haven't named their number 2 pitcher. They play the Red Sox on opening day. Then they have a rest day. So Eovaldi's their starter against Crochet, opening day matchup. Friday's a rest day. You would assume DeGrom pitches Saturday, right? Surely. But either way, I would think that the Superchargers are probably only game 1 opening day. So it knocks DeGrom down a peg, but you can see I still like him a good bit. Spencer Strider's a bit too injured for my liking. We're looking at late April return. But I don't mind, if we get news about Strider, his price definitely can skyrocket. So long term, if you get him a quick sell, great investment. Yainer Diaz. There's going to be guys that I refer to as shots in the dark. Basically, why not? You don't want to overpay for a guy like Strider or DeGrom? You think the price is too high? Just invest in Yainer Diaz, man. Bronze hitting. The worst thing he can do is go 0 for 4 and you quick sell him for 0 loss. 0 loss, 0 risk. Only upside. So this guy is a shot in the dark. Garcia, no. Investing in relievers early on is not going to be the move, just so you guys know, because they have less opportunities, less chances to prove themselves. Byron Buxton, I don't mind this with bronze hitting, but I really don't like it. So, I mean, you can, again, shot in the dark type deal, but his price is a little bit higher. The good thing about Byron Buxton is that his price, guys that are higher in price, they're usually, we're going to see their prices react more to their performances IRL. So I definitely think Buxton could be solid. Logan Webb, opening day starting pitcher. Now, the thing about Logan Webb that I really like, now let's be real. He's trash. He's trash. He's really good. He's really good, but he's trash in terms of will he go diamond. He's really good in real life because he'll go 7 innings. He'll go 7, 8 innings. He's not going to get the strikeouts. He's going to, limit the hits. His hits per nine is going to be really good in real life. I could see his hits per nine getting improved in the game, but I don't see him getting the strikeout. The Ks per nine is where he needs to go up. Got a solid matchup against the Reds on opening day. And the reason I like him is because a lot of starting pitchers on opening day are going to be limited in how many innings they pitch. I feel like Logan Webb is going to get 6 innings, man. He's got supercharged potential. So this is a risk-free buy opportunity. Yelich is another shot in the dark, but I'm not personally targeting him myself. Corbin Carroll's a bit too pricey right now. So maybe down the road, definitely a shot in the dark. But as of right now, I mean, I'm not paying $1,400. I'm sorry. Crochet is a sell. If you got Crochet, go ahead and sell it, man. You're telling me that Crochet is going to come in here. I know he's going to walk at least 5 batters. Yes, he's got diamond potential for sure. Made us tons of stubs last year. But the roster updates today. Congrats. He's now 1,900 stubs. That's priced as if he's almost a diamond 85. Gotta sell him for sure. Felix Bautista, 1,200. Not a guy you want to invest in. He's a reliever. Reliever, not going to be investing. Wyatt Langford. A lot of people are high on him. His hitting definitely, bronze hitting badge. Definitely can go up in terms of will they give him an upgrade. But who is he? Bro's he's very, very young. Only a year or two in the league. And the stats, they were all right. What do you have? 18 homers last year, right? I just feel like it smells like a +1. This guy could start off the season so hot, and I don't foresee San Diego Studios giving him a +2. It smells like a +1, and 83, that's why I hate investing in 83s. So I'm staying away from Wyatt Langford for now. I know a lot of boys in the Discord are buying him up. Ozuna, kind of one of those shot-in-the-dark type guys, but not my favorite. Corbin Burns. I really, really liked Corbin Burns until we got some bad news. Corbin Burns is not going to be starting until April 1st. In fact, he's the Diamondbacks' 5th starting pitcher in the rotation. Apparently, the Cubs own Corbin Burns. They have 7 wins against him. And so Corbin Burns ain't pitching the entire series. So we have to wait till April 1st against the Yankees. Definitely not good news, but I think he's so talented that you if you have a low amount of stubs, I would honestly be selling Corbin Burns off because he's not an opening day pitcher hope anymore. Put your stubs elsewhere. If you have a high amount of stubs, hold on to him and ride out the wave. I think Corbin Burns is a good long-term buy. Steven Kwan, good shot in the dark. If this guy has some power early on in the season, can be due for some upgrades. Not liking any of these names at all. Not a big fan of Yoshi, man. I feel like if Yoshi was starting opening day again, then I would have more hype around him. But I think I'm not a big fan. Pete Crow Armstrong. A lot of guys are excited about him. I'm excited about him too. Look at this. Everything's 99 except for his hitting, which is trash. And there's a lot of people are saying this guy, he can swing the stick. And I would have so many stubs invested in him if he didn't start the season 0 for 9. This guy's already behind the 8 ball. And is he going diamond anytime soon? No, it's not happening. So I don't mind him. I don't mind him at all. But just realize he's already in a hole. Brennan Doyle, he's very streaky and with common hitting, could be a shot in the dark. Not a big fan of any of the rest of these guys on this page. Jackson Chourio, he's the guy that I showed you. He already made me the stubs. He's batting, almost 500 in spring training in 50 at-bats. This guy, amazing rookie year, already in the MLB top 100. He's due for a breakout. He's going to end up a diamond this season. It's just a matter of when. Now, at the current price, I had to go ahead and sell every single one of them. We're going to see a lot of fluctuation in prices throughout the year, guys. So, take your stubs while you can. Now, Riley Green is doing me amazing things. Michael King, it's like Logan Webb. I'm not excited, but I kind of have no choice. I'm not buying him, but, I would recommend it. He's almost quick sell. I wouldn't pay more than $9.25. Prices you're seeing right here, they should be down at nighttime, but also, with the fact we're getting closer to opening day, prices actually might start going a bit higher. So that's also another consideration for sure. Michael King, he's different than Logan Webb because Logan Webb, he will eat innings. Michael King, his arm will fall off of his body. Michael King, his arm will be in a sling by inning number 3. So is there really supercharged potential? I'm not sure. Matt Chapman, definitely supercharged potential here. I feel like he was supercharged a couple times last year, I think. Not a big fan of any of these guys. I wish I could tell you to invest in Stott as a sleeper investment. I don't see it because the thing he needs is power, and he's not a power hitter IRL. I've heard rumors that Joe Ryan is injured. If he's not injured, you can check that out yourself. Personally, the injury scares me, so I'm not even going to invest in him myself until we get clarification. Pablo Lopez is somebody I like. Pablo Lopez missed a lot of stubs last year early on, but his 7+ ERA in spring training actually has me scared. He's got a very good matchup on opening day, so I have 81 of him myself. I think he's got supercharged potential. It just depends what version of Pablo shows up to the field. Luis Castillo. Good news about Luis Castillo. He's the number 2 in the Mariners rotation. He's pitching game number 2, which means we get to clarification earlier. So that's very good news about Luis Castillo. I would definitely be buying him up below 625. No. Brian Wu. Obviously you could say bad news because he's not the number 2, so we have to wait longer. But again, below 625, I like it. What does he need? He needs more Ks per 9 in this game, and he's averaging over a strikeout per inning in spring. I think Brian Wu could have a very good year, and I like his overall. Keeps the walks down, man. He's a good pitcher. Shota, not a fan. Pete, not a fan. Hader, not a fan. Devers, he usually starts pretty hot, but he hasn't had a great spring. Kind of scary. Not seeing anything I like, except for these guys. Like these three. These three could be decent to start the year off. I like Riley. I really like Tovar. I really think Ezekiel Tovar could have a very good year this season. But at 461 stubs, like right now, I could go in here. This is how good roster update investing is. I could come in here right now. Nothing's happened. And I could make 130 stubs per card. Multiply that by 150, and I just made 20,000 by doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I know that his price will go lower than this eventually. And if it doesn't go lower than that, all right, I'll put it in another guy. I'll put it in Slamtana. Slamtana season. It's not Slamtana season, but you get the point. Same thing with Josh Naylor. I bought all of them at Quick Sell. You can see now I could get 100 stubs per. That's 20K. Profit for nothing. Absolutely nothing. Now, Josh Naylor, man, underrated. Bronze hitting. He's got the power, man. He is going to be a good investment. Sell. If you haven't, I'm dying. Please. Sorry, guys, still sick. Holy. Sell Shane McClanahan. Dude, he's not getting Tommy John, but he's got some nerve issues. He's got to go. He had Tommy John last year. Get Shane McClanahan. He's making me choke. Get him off the screen, bro. Sell him for 600 stubs instantly. I would sell now. Just send a message to the rest of the investments. Tanner Babee. Now, opening day starter. That's great. 465 stubs. Yeah, right. You wish I was going to be paying that. Heck no. Riley Green. A really good investment. I bought them all at Quick Sell. I would not be paying over 405 stubs. So, RIP. It's selling season. Hunter Green, opening day starter. People are saying Hunter Green might, he's going to good potential. Good potential for 97 pitches in 3 innings with 9 strikeouts and 3 walks. 14 walks, I meant to say. This guy is hard. It's an emotional roller coaster to watch him pitch. But this guy could, if he comes out opening day and has 9 strikeouts, supercharged potential is there. And he's got a pretty good matchup as well. So, I don't mind it, but definitely not paying above 430 stubs. So, you can see right now prices are a bit high. I'm recording this kind of, in a high point of the market. And it seems like a lot of prices are actually higher today than yesterday in anticipation of opening day. I don't mind Fried as an investment, but not that price. Justin Steele. Justin Steele is an interesting one. He's cooked. He already cooked himself up in a frying pan skillet in the Tokyo series. But he is the opening day starter. So he gets to go more innings because he already had his what do you call it? The poverty game. He already had his game where, all right, you're a starting pitcher, but you're going 50 pitches, 50 pitch max. So he's going to actually ramp it up, and he'll actually be one of the guys that pitches more pitches, you would think, on opening day. So I actually like that, but not around 415 or less. The prices we're seeing right now are a bit ridiculous. Why is O'Neal Cruz that expensive? Don't do it. I don't mind Tanner Scott. If you're going to go for a reliever, Tanner Scott might not be bad. He's got 1 inning pitch, 1 strikeout, but again, that's a very, very long-term play. I like Kerry Carpenter, but can he do it versus lefties is the question you got to ask yourself. I really like Cole Reagans as an opening day starter, but I'm not willing to pay these prices, and I wouldn't recommend you pay these prices either. Freddie Peralta, same thing. What you should do is set up a watch list on the companion app and put in all of the starters that I'm listing right now. Cole Reagans. Okay, and of course I'm going to go blank. Freddie Peralta, Framber Valdez, Justin Steele, Fried, Not McClanahan. Maybe Bobby if you want Bobby, but he's kind of lower tier for me. Don't put in Shota. Put in Brian Wu. Put in Luis Castillo. Put in Pablo Lopez. Those are the guys you want to be checking their price. And if any of them go around that 420 or 620 range, those are really the guys you want to be buying up as of right now. Bryce Miller's another going like 433. It's tempting, but he might be the number 4 in the Mariners rotation, guys. And then you have to wait a really long time. I think the Mariners have a rest day, too. A lot of teams don't even play the day after opening day. So, I mean, things you've got to consider. I like Framber. I really like Framber at this price. This is the only price where I'm like, all right, I guess I could fork this over. Framber Valdez, opening day starter versus the Mets. Framber Valdez is a bit of a workhorse himself. Wouldn't be surprised. 90 stamina in a game. This is a guy where he's going to be pitching a lot of innings on opening day. He's probably not going to have that much of a short leash. Maybe 75 pitches. That's not bad. So Framber Valdez definitely could, put himself in a position to increase his value of Stubs in the game. I think Framber, not a bad investment. I have 100 of him myself. Reynaldo Lopez, not a fan. Not really. Really, all these guys down here, not too much of a fan of, besides my guy Bryce Miller. I really like Dylan Cease. I like him a lot. I'm pulling him up, and he is not the starter. I was actually surprised about that. Why was Dylan Cease not the opening day starter? It is what it is. He pitches game number 2 on Friday against the Braves. He's going to follow up Michael King, and hopefully Cease comes out, doesn't walk the entire universe, because that's what we need. Limit the walks, get the strikeout numbers up. Don't pay above 425 Stubs. The prices we're seeing are maddening. I'll go through the silvers fast. 79s and 78s. This price is ridiculous. This price is juicy. Juicy. I'm not paying it myself. Wouldn't recommend you pay it. But who do we think can start the year off hot? I think Kyle Schwarber can. I really think he can, man. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets supercharged. Like, realistically, he'll probably get downgraded. His price is dropping. But if you're paying 220 Stubs, 240 is too much. If you're paying 220 Stubs, I like Schwarber as a buy, man. I see only upside, and what worst comes to worst, you sell it for a bit of a loss. Clark Schmidt, a lot of people are high on. I like it. Bogarts, maybe. I really like Alec Boehm. Holy. I bought all 200 Alec Boehm for 216 Stubs. And I can come in here and sell them all off one by one for 428. Which after tax, it's double my Stubs. I'm doubling my Stubs, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be $40K profit if I sell every single one of them. Right now, the market is looking like it is selling season. You say Kikuchi. I say trash. I keep saying he's not good. He's not good. He deserves to be a 79. But who cares? He's an opening day starter. Welcome to relevancy. Wasn't this guy on the Blue Jays, man? I mean, this guy, risk-free at 218 Stubs. This is another buy. I like him as a buy. Aaron Nola is a good buy, but not at this price. Look for the target price for these 79s is 220 or less. Try staying below that. Really not seeing. Look at this, guys. Who is doing these maddening things to Lawrence Butler and every silver on the market? Tommy Edman might be a good one. Didn't Tommy Edman have a really nice start to this season? I might buy Tommy Edman myself, bro. If you're not buying Tommy Edman, I might. How many do I have of this guy? Let me just say this. Zach Eflin is a trash can. He is trash. Like Yusei Kikuchi is trash, but this guy's driving the truck right there with him. So I don't know who's worse, but I do know that he's an opening day starter. Interesting things, man. Pepio is way too overpriced. Brandon Woodruff's going to be a good investment long term, but he's not back from injury yet. Keep an eye out for him. I don't mind Bailey Over. I think he's underrated. K per 9, very low in the game. Room for improvement. Do not buy. Bowden Francis. This guy is worse than Zach Eflin. It's not even, it's not funny. I'm sorry for insulting you, Bowden. You're worse than Zach Eflin. It's the worst insult you could have. However, do the Blue Jays have their starters out for game number 2? It's Kevin Gausman in game number 2. And then game number 3, which is not Saturday, they have an off day. Game 4 is bad. So, all right. This guy is nowhere to be seen. He's pitching Monday, March 31st. So he's their 4th starter in the rotation. But he's got I don't mind it. I like him as a buy, as a pitcher flip. Again, trash spring. He's going to come out and probably throw 3 innings, and that's going to be very disappointing, but it's risk-free. Got to put your Stubs somewhere. With these prices, only way he can go is up. Not liking any of the guys. Oh, Gaussman. We just mentioned him. Gaussman is going to be a solid play, I think, as well. Now, I'm concerned. I think Gaussman, personally, I think he's washed. I think he's washed. We haven't seen the same Gaussman as of years past, but there's upside. He pitches the day after opening day. He pitches game 2 for the Blue Jays. And this price, 160 for a 78 overall, not too shabby. I think that's where we're going to end it for the roster update video. Scherzer's a bit high in price, but Scherzer's another good buy for the Blue Jays. I mean, there's a lot of good names out there, a lot of good buys. Not many of them right now are good are at amazing prices. So maybe you buy some shots in the dark on some of these players, but you could see so one man's trash is another man's treasure. I mean, I'm not going to be calling Zach Eflin treasure, but you can. Simple as that. Smash the like and subscribe button, boys. Who you investing in? Join the Discord. Peace.